The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, better brands, bigger savings. Buy Pick and Save, new every day. By Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where our sports medicine experts train the pros. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
The hoops teams here at Milwaukee Riverside High School are prepared to roar. Hi, I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. Tonight we're going to see the Tigers girls basketball team in action in a major non-conference clash. Also ahead, we'll meet one of your new-look Milwaukee Bucks, and we'll get an up-close look at what it takes to be a high school wrestler.
But we start tonight with a high school swimmer who already has a bunch of team records, and he's only starting his sophomore season. Brad Preter introduces us to our Boston Store featured student athlete.
Practice 6 days a week, plus a couple of extra morning practices each week, and time in the weight room. It's a lot. It's year-round, and for Danny Larson, it's worth it.
After years of sticking at it, you see the growth and it pays off.
Larson had been competing with the Waukesha Express Swim Club long before joining the Hurricanes, the co-op team of Wauwatosa East and West. He broke into the high school ranks in a big way last year.
As a freshman last year, he broke 5 of our individual records and was a teammate in all 3 of the relays that also broke the school records.
Breaking those records was a nice milestone, and I think it's just shows that this is where I am now, and I'd like to improve on those records over the next couple years. And it is pride, but you always got to take that as a stepping stone, and now working for higher goals.
Larson got into swimming because his sister Anna was into it. Anna is a senior who swam for Tosa West at the WIAA Girls State Meet last month. Danny placed in the top 5 in both his individual events at state as a freshman and helped the Hurricanes to a 2nd place finish in the 200 freestyle relay, shattering the team record in that event.
Just the relay getting state is one of the highlights in my career so far, to come together with those guys and everyone getting personal best by a lot in our splits.
Danny's coach and teammates here knew all about his ability long before Danny even got to high school. In fact, one of the Hurricanes senior captains told me that they had anticipated his arrival for quite some time.
We knew, we kind of foresaw him coming. It was like our freshman year, and we're like, oh, when we're juniors, Danny Larson is going to come and he's going to be really good, because I hear he's killing it in club.
He fit right into the team. He blended really well. He was pushing a lot of the fast swimmers to swim even harder. His first day, a lot of the boys just wanted to beat him or try to race him in practice.
Despite his youth, Danny has provided valuable leadership to a program that is seeing growing numbers of swimmers and victories.
I just try to help the other guys as a team as much as I can, because although this is only my barely 2nd season on the team, I have been swimming for 7-8 years. So I try to take that experience and share the things I've learned from club and my own personal experiences at the higher level meets I've competed at, and share that with the younger guys, the guys that don't know so much about the sport.
Larson admits there are days when he doesn't really feel like getting into the pool.
You're not going to get anywhere if you only work hard the days you feel good. I don't remember who said that. That's a quote from somewhere.
It's a good quote, though, and it's a philosophy that should serve Danny and the Hurricanes well.
I think his potential is really endless. Overall, I'd say he's a great role model in and out of the pool.
Danny has participated in other sports like cross-country, track, and basketball, but once he got to high school, he decided it was time to focus on swimming.
Now here's Jane Lynch and the entire Hurricane squad honoring Danny with his award.
On behalf of Boston Store, I'd like to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Jared Dudley, the Milwaukee Bucks. I want you guys to go out there and follow Preps Plus. You can also follow me at Jared Dudley 619.
Shop Menards and make projects easier with Masterforce FlexPower 20-volt cordless drills. Get this half-inch drill kit with lithium batteries for only $99. Keep your tools organized with Montezuma. This 72-inch rolling tool cabinet features a large bulk storage area with drawer shelves that hold up to 100 pounds each. It's easy to care for with fingerprint-resistant stainless steel and a heavy-duty block surface. Only $499 after rebate.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Pick and Save will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2015 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry, completed applications must be received by Saturday, December 20th.
We're back at Riverside High School on Preps Plus, and Lance, it's time for our Hoops highlights.
Scott Babler and Matt Queen have a pair of boys buckets matchups in the Preps Plus highlights.
The Terry Porter Classic always brings together some of the top basketball talent in the area, and this year it's no exception. We start with the opener as the host school, Milwaukee South, takes on Whitnall. The Falcons built some confidence with a season-opening win over Franklin, and it showed early. Here's Tyler Harrow with a pull-up top-of-the-key 3 as Whitnall grabs the lead. Then it's Kavion Taylor, same spot for the triple, 14-12 Falcons after 1. But the Cardinals respond. Here's Malcolm Mabry with a drive through traffic and 1 as South takes the lead. Then it's Chris Avelis with the pump fake and the drive. Cards go up 3. But the Falcons close the half strong. Trey Borland finds nothing but net on this top-of-the-key J. Then it's Harrow being the hero as he buries this baseline jumper at the buzzer, 26-23 Whitnall at half. But the third quarter was all Cardinals. First, it's freshman Akir McKinney from downtown as South grabs the lead. Later, it's Zeph Herford with the quick move to the basket. Cards up 7 after 3. And here's more Herford in the fourth. Here he draws the contact and gets the bucket as well. Zeph had a game-high 15. The South lead is now 9. Then on the break, Joe Bradley with the finish. The Cardinals even their record at 1-1 with a 49-41 win. That famous alum would be very proud.
We tell our guys all the time about, the Terry Porter Classic, and we have a lot, these kids are getting younger and younger, and maybe they don't remember watching him, haven't had a chance to watch him play, but telling him what he did for the school and who he was, and that it means something. And it's been a while since we've lost a game for the Terry Porter Classic. Not that, we have this big, great home court advantage, but I think our kids maybe a little bit more focused on this day, a little bit more excitement because the students are here after school, so I think that plays a part in helping.
Our second game at the Terry Porter Classic features a team that's just back from Madison and playing in the state football championship. Waukesha West is tipping off their basketball season Friday night against Milwaukee Morse Marshall, a team that's 1-1 and coming off of a loss over Thanksgiving at the Fresh Coast Classic. We'll pick things up in the second quarter with West growing and extending their lead. Najee Baham pick and roll and hits the 15-footer. Then the junior guard orchestrates the ball movement. Inside and back out to Baham, who scores. He led Waukesha West with 12. Wolverines up 21-14 at halftime. Time for Morse Marshall to wake up, and the first play of the third quarter lights the fuse. Lazy pass picked off by Donovan Sanders, and he goes coast to coast for the easy deuce. Then the junior guard shows off a senior move, the sick crossover, the Eagles making a run. Sanders up ahead to Tommy Harden, acrobatic basket, and we're tied at 31 going to the fourth quarter. The Wolverines needing to make some shots, and Nick Herenda hits a big one. Nice floater in the lane, 42-40 West. Minute to go now, West up 1. Sanders pulls from downtown, it's no good. Rebound and putback no good, but Brandon Bell cleans it up. 45-44 Morris Marshall. West then draws a foul, and Sam Heckel hits both free throws. 46-45 West, 16 seconds to go. Head coach Troy Coleman drawing up a play for his Eagles, and it's for Sanders. Driving and hitting. Sanders, the leading scorer with 15 points, 47-46. 3.2 seconds left. West with a chance for the win, but check out the great denial by Brandon Bell. Waukesha West doesn't get a shot off as Morris Marshall rallies and hangs on for the 1-point win.
What we plan on doing is have Tommy in the post and see how they regard it. Donovan penetrate and kick out if they got it. But I said if it's open, Donovan, you got to take it all the way in. Young man follow directions to the T this time. So hopefully they can do that all season.
Divine Savior Holy Angels and Milwaukee Riverside are not afraid to schedule tough non-conference opponents early in the season.
These highly regarded teams went head-to-head. It's time for the Menards Game of the Week.
Notre Dame recruit and two-time state player of the year Arike Ogunbowale leads top-ranked Divine Savior Holy Angels into a showdown with Milwaukee Riverside. The Tigers feature a pair of Division I recruits and were looking to improve on their 2-1 record coming in. Riverside takes charge in a high-scoring first quarter. Check out Amani Wilborn with the offensive board and putback. 3-point play for the Marquette recruit. Tigers up 19-10 going to the second quarter. Junior Alana Johnson is a Wisconsin recruit. Her pass to Tiana Fudge is sweet. Johnson would also score 15. Arike Ogunbowale struggled shooting on this night, but she was still making things happen, hitting Taylor Drost for the easy hoop. DSHA is trimming the deficit. In the closing seconds of the half, Arike finds sophomore Rachel Heinrich, who hits one of her 3 3-pointers on the night. Dashers down 6 at the break. Check out Ogunbowale with the crossover and the jumper. She scored 27, with 17 coming from the free throw line. Here's another great move. Amani Wilborn with the spin and the lefty layup. Riverside up 7 midway through the fourth quarter. But Riverside struggled with its free throws late, allowing the Dashers to get back in it. Taylor Drost with the offensive board, back up and in. Dashers within 2, 14 seconds left. Then it's Avi Young firing for 3, off the mark, but Wilborn is whistled for the foul. 3 free throws for Young. And the sophomore buries all 3 to put the Dashers ahead by a point with 8 seconds left. Riverside goes to Amani Wilborn to try and save the day. To the hoop, she puts it in and draws the foul. A 3-point play, and Riverside is back up a pair. With 4 ticks left, Ogunbowale will get a desperation try, but it falls short. Riverside wins a thriller in a finish that felt more like March than December.
As important this game is to beat the #1 team in the state, we just had to stick together as a team and keep fighting to the end, to the buzzer.
It was a real, almost playoff environment, sectional final field. You know, we've been there before, so we know how to handle it.
For the latest in high school sports, including details of the WIAA's proposed competitive balance plan, check out the Preps Plus website at jsonline.com. And as always, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Next up, we'll meet a Milwaukee Buck who is very social media savvy. That's when we come back.
When you time things right, food tastes better. At Pick and Save, we start with quality products, like our full line of USDA Choice Black Angus beef, selected for exceptional tenderness and rich flavor, then cut fresh daily right here in our stores. Doing what matters for your family, every hour, every minute, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
We're excited to begin featuring the Milwaukee Bucks here on Preps Plus. And if you enjoy cheering for the Deer, then Jared Dudley would probably love hearing from you.
One of the elder statesmen on a young Buck squad, Dudley is our guest as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
I mean, once you get to year 6 or 7, you start feeling like you're more of a vet in the league. This is year 8 for me, and this team I feel a little extra old just because so many 19-year-olds running around.
Jared Dudley is 29 years old, and he's married with 3 kids. So life off the court is different for Dudley than for the younger Bucks like Jabari Parker and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But Dudley is glad to be on the court with those guys.
It's a different experience that I like because in my next career of coaching or whatever I want to do with, it's something I got to be able to explain and talk to the younger generation, so it's a good first step.
Just checking Jared Dudley's Twitter account here. Like so many athletes, Dudley is very active on social media. He sees it as a great way to communicate with fans about basketball and other things. And Dudley is not afraid to touch on controversial topics.
I try to make it realistic. Negative feedback, sometimes you play bad, or if you say something that someone didn't like, obviously you got the Ferguson case going on. I talk about everything, and I try to be politically correct, but sometimes even when you're politically correct, you're always going to have opinions, and it doesn't mean I'm right or they're right or wrong, and it's just you express it and let the forum decide.
Dudley starred at Boston College and is now playing with his 4th different team in the NBA. He found his inspiration at home as a kid.
For me, it was just my mom raising 2 kids and just telling us to reach your dreams, reach your goals. And so for that, it was just, she made everything easy around us, and the only thing we had to do was just go accomplish them. So for me, it was easy for me to just go set my sights on making the NBA, and that's what I did.
Someday when his playing days are over, Dudley says he may want to be a coach or a broadcast analyst. He says pros are people who truly apply themselves.
Well, a pro to me is someone that works on their craft day and night, season and off season, and knows how to conduct themselves. And just, you could be a professional athlete, but not a pro. And the reason people don't understand that is because some people are just God-given talent. You're 7 foot, you're close to the rim, you become a pro, but it's being on time, putting in extra work, getting there early, staying after, being a good teammate.
You can't ask for a better start to the season than what the girls basketball team at Waukesha West has enjoyed so far.
April Boblin checks in with the Wolverines, our Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
The Waukesha West girls basketball team prides themselves on being hardworking, and they plan on using that quality to help reach their goals.
West has never won a conference championship for girls basketball, so conference championship and then of course everything after that. But as of right now, working just to keep winning and keep our record up.
The Wolverines played in the Brookfield Central Thanksgiving Shootout and came out with a 4-0 record to start off their season.
We've just been working really hard in practice and doing a lot of running and defense and everything. And it's working hard in games and communicating. That's one of our big topics that we focus on, like communicating as a team. So yeah, it's been exciting.
Although it's early in the season, this team says that they already have great team chemistry.
We've all been like really good friends in the past, and we've had seasons together before, and just this year, like in the beginning of the season, we already got so close just in the first week, and our practices as a team, we just get really close in the way we work and push each other. It makes us closer.
West may not have your typical standout player, but they believe it will be to their advantage.
I think our depth will carry us through because even though we have two really good players like Katie Walls and Danny Rose who can shoot the ball all the time really well, we have 14 girls that are quality players, and I think everyone can contribute when they get in the game.
The Wolverines also do something unique before each game.
We pray before every game, and I've never been on a team that does that before, and it just brings us together, calms us before the game.
That's something I started my first year here, and it was more or less, I want the message to be how thankful they are to be in the position they're in. No matter really what their religion is or is not. It's about more or less giving thanks to being healthy, to being young and having a good time and having each other. And to be how fortunate we are. You know, I don't ever want them to lose sight of how fortunate their situation is to be in a great school like this, to be as healthy as they are, to have the things they have in their life, and that this is just basketball, and it should be a good time.
Congratulations, West, on being named this week's Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week, and good luck to you this season.
Don't touch that remote. Stick around. We're going to meet some athletes who dedicate themselves to a grueling sport.
That's coming up next on the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus.
Timing. Pick and Save knows how important it is. Whether we're flying today's catch in from the coast or stocking produce from a local farm, faster is better. We know how important your time is too. That's why we now promise you a faster and friendlier checkout every trip to our store. Pick and Save. New every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
What if you had a serious illness, but you never lost hope? That's how you'll feel at Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network. Here, specialized teams of experts focus entirely on you, top to bottom, inside and out, looking at every treatment option, involving you in every decision. Our comprehensive academic approach puts you at the center of it all, giving you the hope you need to turn what-ifs into what is possible.
Freshen up the look of your bathroom before Christmas with a paste vanity from Menards. This 30-inch St. Clair vanity comes in a scuff-resistant white finish, only $159. The Valencia vanity in a chestnut finish is just $189. Continue your bathroom upgrade with a complete toilet from Mansfield. The Waverly Tall Elongated has everything you need in one box. Right now, it's $159. Give the perfect gift every time with Menards gift cards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Did you know approximately half of youth pitchers report some level of elbow or shoulder pain at least once during the season? Joining us is Dr. William Rosh, orthopedic surgeon, director of sports medicine at the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, and team physician for the Milwaukee Brewers. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
There are a lot of all-stars out there and wannabe all-stars out there among the little leaguers. Tell us, what are some of the biggest mistakes you see for kids who are throwing?
Probably for the young kids, it's just throwing too much. Shoulder, elbow, we're never designed to throw baseballs the way we do today, and you can create overuse injuries. So just backing off on the number of pitches they throw oftentimes takes care of the problem.
Let's talk about treatment. What are some things they can do if they are injured?
Well, first off, you stop the throwing, and that doesn't mean stopping baseball altogether, but maybe going to first base or just swinging the bat. If that doesn't work, then there's physical therapy to strengthen the shoulder and strengthen the elbow. Finally, you can do motion analysis to see what they're doing wrong, or surgery if you can't make them better with those things.
All right, Dr. Rosh, thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
To learn more about the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit fredert.com/sports.
Those of us who have never wrestled probably don't understand how physically demanding the sport is.
Scott Babler went to Greenfield to find out in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
So which is the toughest high school sport to prepare and train for? A lot of coaches will tell you it's the sport of wrestling. So we wondered, just what does it take to be a high school wrestler? We spent the day with the Greenfield wrestling program to find out.
Ready! Come on, little boy!
Chris Otto has led the Hustlin' Hawks for the past 2 seasons. In 2011, Greenfield had a total of 8 wrestlers at season's end. As Chris begins his 3rd year at the helm, his numbers are 40 strong.
We work harder than anybody else in the school, and I always tell the kids, I got 40 kids out and we got 1,300 plus students here. If it was for everybody, everybody would come out. They're able to say, hey, I'm part of the wrestling team. It's a tough sport, and I also think that the student body is embracing the wrestling team and what it takes.
What it takes is a total commitment. It's a sport that becomes a lifestyle. Almost non-stop training plus weight control, which makes it unique from other sports. Sleep, nutrition, and conditioning all play a role.
It's not really something that a lot of people can do. You have to be dedicated and really take the time and have the right mindset to do it. Because if you have a weak mind, you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to want to quit.
You know, you have to have determination, commitment, heart. You have to be disciplined. You know, having to cut weight, eat a good diet. Just gotta be, you know, have a strong mindset.
It's unique. You got to go out there. You got to go through the pain, broken fingers, things like that. And you just got to soldier through. So I think with the kids this year, their mindset is in the right spot.
The high school wrestling season is technically mid-November to early March, but for the athletes who want to excel at the highest level, this sport is year-round.
This offseason I got in, I'd say 105 matches, something like that. No, just a lot of tournaments, anything you can get to just to get better.
It really is a year-round sport, and the only way that you can become a winter champion is by training during the summer.
Wrestling is very demanding, but these guys will tell you the ultimate reward of a match victory makes it all worth it.
The fun of wrestling, the best part is getting your hand raised and being able to walk back that 10 feet. It's just the best feeling.
I really couldn't imagine my life without wrestling because that's really what's kept me in shape and, you know, making me who I am today.
1, 2, 3, family!
As always, we're glad you joined us tonight, and we invite you to join us every Sunday night here on today's TMJ4. I'm Mark Stewart.
And I'm Lance Allen. See you next week on Preps Plus. Ladies, take it away.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, better brands, bigger savings. Buy Pick and Save, new every day. Buy Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where our sports medicine experts train the pros. Buy Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.